What's up, guys? Welcome back to the shop and the channel. Today I have something completely different for you guys, something I've never done before, and that is a 2006 YZ250 wandered into the shop. Actually, Moto Shippers shipped it up to my shop. Thank you very much, Tim. It is in about 10,000 pieces. It is going to be one of the next mXrevival monthly giveaway bikes. The thing that's so special about the YZ this time is that I want to make that build more interactive, right? So I'm going to leave you guys some links in today's video. Again, we'll talk about it, where you can go vote on certain things. I don't know if this bike will stay a 250. I don't know if it's going to be something else. I want you guys to vote on the body style, and as we go through the build, I'm going to keep on throwing up polls so you guys can actually vote, pick your favorite body style, and whatever other kind of poll that we end up doing. Don't mind me pacing around the shop. I do the same thing when I'm on the phone. Let's go ahead and jump into item number one on the hit list. This YZ that is in a million pieces. I just want you to see the way it started out. Then we're going to go ahead and jump into your 04 RM250 giveaway right there. If you're watching this video, you have about 7 days left to enter to win that thing. So pretty much out of time. I want to tell you a little bit about how the live stream is going to go down. Of course, if you're a member and you've already entered mXrevival Monthly, you're going to get an email about this. You're going to see all these things in greater detail, know where to go for the live stream, etc. But I also wanted to share with you guys some of the could-be runner-up prizes. So in a previous video, I told you when we give that bike away, I'm going to have some other prizes. Runner-up 1, runner-up 2. So 3 things total. Some of those are here, one of which is definite, and one of which we're going to see if I can make happen. Pretty excited about it. So we'll talk about your RM. We'll go ahead and touch on your CR briefly, and then, of course, we're going to peel through the state of things with this 06 YZ250 that looks like it swallowed a grenade. So let's get into it. All right, there she is, your gorgeous 2004 RM250, completely rebuilt from the ground up. You guys saw this started in a similar state actually as the YZ over there. We'll get to it in a minute, but this is it. You guys can check out the previous video. I will leave you a link. We actually started it together. I flooded it the first time. We tried to start it like a dumbass, so that was maybe comical for some of you guys. We also gave away a set of these streamline levers. Really cool. So if you want a complete breakdown on this bike, what you're winning, the 2004 RM250, completely done as always from the frame up, themed after the 1989 RM250 Slingshot, of course. Go ahead and check that video out. I don't think you're going to be disappointed at all. Lots of really cool stuff on this build. And of course, it's all for you guys. So thank you so much to everyone who has entered this giveaway, this mXrevival monthly program. It's relatively new. I got pretty freaking overwhelmed last week. I just can't believe the support. I was overwhelmed by support. Talk about a first world problem. Honestly, I really cannot even describe the support you guys have given me. Like I said, I was overwhelmed by it almost. It was like, wow, this is actually working. This is actually happening. Now, guys, I am so sincere when I say thank you beyond words. I almost can't even comprehend it. Like I said, I got overwhelmed by the support when I look at my email inbox and I'm like, entry, either for the RMX 450, different video. There's all kinds of giveaway bikes here. mXrevival has officially broken out after 10 years of trying to make this work. So I'm going to keep going. It's going to keep getting better. And it is all thanks to you guys. You are the most important effing part of this whole thing. Thank you so much. Now, when we get into this live stream, oh, I got to watch out for these trip hazards down here. Carefully walking through. When we get into the live stream, like I said, we will have the 04 RM250 grand prize. Thing is absolutely nuts. Cannot wait. And then a couple other things I would like to have as the runner-up prizes. Here's one of them right here. So guys, as usual, the universe, for whatever reason, always gives me exactly what I need, exactly when I need it. I received a very endearing letter in the mail from Chris Modick. Chris, I believe you watch the channel. I'm grateful for that as well. Chris just wanted to say thank you. I'm not even sure really what for. I mean, we've spoken via email and I've helped him link up with Decal Works a few times and get some parts for a CR500. He sent in a really nice letter with $200 cash. Says he has no one to help and he appreciates what I did to help him. This is too much. I've never really received anything like that. It's very unnecessary. So I decided this is going to be one of the runner-up prizes here. So someone's going to win $200 cash, thanks to Chris. Everyone please say thank you to Chris for sending that in. That's totally bizarre to me. Like, unbelievable. Someone else is, of course, going to win the RM250 grand prize. And this bad boy, oh, there's a CR500. Thank you, Tanner, for shipping this up from Texas. I'm probably going to rip into this and do some weird, immature Arnold accent and strange noises with that next week on TikTok. Before that, we will do, let's see, Chris's YZ250 engine rebuild. That'll be this Friday, a day before you guys see this YouTube video on TikTok and Facebook as well. So enjoy the immaturity and stupid noises. This here, I'm hoping to make this one of the other runner-up prizes. I haven't opened it yet. My friends at Bell sent me a brand new lid. Super grateful. I'm one-hand wonder right now. So thank you, Tyler, for sending this. So freaking unnecessary again. I'm trying to line this up with Tyler, who sent me a lid. Holy crap, it comes in a bag? That is the sickest thing I've ever seen. I've never gotten a helmet in a bag like that. Let's open the sucker up. I'm trying to see if we can get one of these for another runner-up prize. Very, very nice helmet. One day I'll even show it to you after I figure out how to open this damn thing up. Come on, little fella. Ah, more layers. All right, we're putting the camera down. Dumbass. Oh my freaking God. Look at that bastard. Full carbon Moto 10? Are you kidding me? I get to put that on my freaking dome? Bro, how sick is that? What in the world? Look at the gloss on that carbon. That is absolutely sick. Best colorway too, black and white. Thank you, Tyler, and my friends at Bell. Holy crap. I'm tripping on this case too. This is super nice. It'll fit right in my gear bag, and a little extra protection for the new lid. Let's put that somewhere with a little bit better lighting. See what we can do. Next to the other runner-up prize. Dude, what in the freaking hell? That is badass. I've been rocking Bell Moto 9s for probably 5 years, and I rarely ever get myself new helmets, so this is quite the freaking treat here. Dude. So, no promises. I asked Tyler, waiting to hear back from him. If we can pull that off, that will be one of your prizes as well. Of course, the bike, the 200 cash. Do you see what I mean? There is so much cool stuff around me. Customer builds, giveaway bikes, carbon fiber helmets, cash coming in the mailbox. Like, guys, like, lock in with the universe and tell it what you want. I was just a construction worker. Anybody can do this. Unbelievable. Thank you guys so much. Well, I suppose it's time to talk about your 06 YZ250 in a million pieces. Rick Glenn, thank you so much for reaching out. Rick had to move out of state. Moto shippers picked this sucker up in SoCal. I forget what state you moved to, but I know it's back east. My apologies. Big ass move. Horrible. They're the worst. I've done it a couple times. 06 YZ250. That means you guys get triple S suspension. As you guys can see, Rick started this build already. He had a lot of stuff coated. And so I mentioned before, I want this build to be interactive. I'm not going to use anything you see here, like literally probably none of it. Not because I don't like it, but that's just what happens. Stuff comes in and we go nuts on it. So we're going to use the frame, subframe, swing arm, forks, hopefully shock if everything inside is okay. Radiators for sure. You guys know the drill with those, especially nice OEM radiators. The bars, the body, the old cables, all that stuff will go on, I don't know, eBay, Marketplace, God knows what. The wheels, I will not use those wheels. I'll probably keep the rotors because they're old school. I like that. I'll save it for something down the road. And so like I said, guys, we're going to make this particular build interactive. So basically, I want you guys to vote. I'm going to leave you a link card above. And if that doesn't work for some reason, I'm going to go ahead and also pin a link in the comments. It'll be the top comment. I want you to click on it and vote on the body style. You're going to have a choice between the 2002 through 2014 body style, the 2015 through 2021 body style. These are OEs. Then you can also go to the 2022 to 2026 body style. We can also pick the Artec Revolution Restyle Kit. Very tasteful restyle kit. Nothing funky about it. Comes with a tank. At any rate, I need you guys to vote using the poll link because it's a lot easier than scanning through all the comments and trying to tally all that up. I will, of course, respond to as many people as I can in the comments, but the poll is going to put it into percentages so I can actually go ahead and look at it and see what the exact clear winning body style was. So go ahead and do that. Let me know what you guys want this to look like. And as the build goes on, I'm gonna keep doing that at key checkpoints. It might be about the engine. Certainly this one's about the body, things like that. So probably colors, all black. Do you want it to look OE, white and blue, stuff like that. So as we go, I'm gonna keep polling this thing and you guys are essentially gonna build this entire bike. All right, before we get into the rest of the YZ250 parts that came in the bin, a quick second to check out your 03 CR250 hanging out here in the dark lounge area that I've yet to finish. The shop is undergoing a little bit of a rearrange. So after the 04 RM250 build and giveaway we've been talking about in this video, this is another one of your mXrevival monthly giveaway bikes. I've explained it a number of times, but basically that bike there, let's see, the RM250 here, all the prizes you guys win every month, and now this 06 YZ250 are all part of the $15 a month program. I'll leave links below. I don't want to sound like a broken record. I just want to have something that is cheap, that allows people to support the shop, and that has insanely large prizes for you guys. Of course, hopefully you're learning stuff too. So that's what that's all about. Now, pretty cool. Your YZ250 came with a brand new Bills pipe. That was in there. Like I said, also, a lot of the parts had already been coated. Cylinder looks pretty good inside. I'll redo, again, most of this. I'm sure we'll get an aftermarket cylinder head. Brand new Boyson racing covers. That's pretty cool. Brand new Boyson rad valve. Some new shock parts. A little bit of OEM parts here that are new, gaskets, etc. In my mind, this bike, and we'll talk about it later, or you can leave me a comment, is all black. And I mean like all black, like every single thing black. The black zinc hardware I do, black coatings, black wheels as in black hubs, spokes, nipples, and rims, yellow Dunlop stickers popping off of it. Maybe that'd be like the only color on the bike. It's very, very hard to pull off, but for some reason, I have a vision for that. We've got your ignition in a bag here, a few more new gaskets. There's your OEM flywheel, your crank, your transmission. I've yet to go through any of these bags and verify that the transmission is in good shape or what needs replacing. There's usually something. There's your exhaust valve. That'll get soaked and vapor blasted top to bottom. All your old transmission and crank bearings, your clutch assembly there. So kind of just parts all over the freaking place right now. Oh, quick tip that has nothing at all to do with this video, but it might help some of you guys. So intake flanges. The boys at Electron procured a company that can now rapid prototype, 3D print, and put things like this into production. Now that's especially important because, for example, that's a good YZ one there. This 03 KX250 I just finished for a customer had a bad intake flange. Now this is one way around it. Doesn't work all the time. Boyson rad valve is essentially the intake flange, so very good. You can still get it when that part is obsolete. I'll show you the stock one that came off of there. It's completely toast. Here it is here. So they get these cracks. Get some light on that for you. They get these cracks down in the bottom there, and then they get air leaks, and Kawasaki no longer makes it. So back to my point, these are going to be available pretty soon. I'm going to send this. I'm going to rip the intake out of your CR over here because these are also now obsolete. So I'll send them a KX unit, a CR unit, and I'll just send this YZ unit as well. Maybe they'll come out with something better. Those are completely still available because the Yamaha, as mentioned, is the Honda Civic of dirt bikes. Excuse my mess. This one here, absolutely torched as well. So this is an 01 YZ250. So I'm going to send all those in. Like I said, this has nothing to do with the video, but probably some good info for people that are searching. You can get a Boyson rad valve, or you can hit up the Electron website. I think these are going to be, I don't know what that company name is, but these should be on the Electron website. We're doing the Lord's work, brother. So here are your engine cases. Now, I'm a little worried about these, and I'll show you why. So some of you guys know the YZ in particular does not use a center case gasket. So where these two case halves meet, there'd be a paper gasket in the CR, in the RM, etc. But the YZ and the KX, they use a silicone in here to seal them. Now, I need to get all the bolts installed, the center case bolts, so I can squeeze them down, put some tension on them, and see if I can get all the light gaps to go away. It's not bad, and Rick did some lapping, or somebody did some lapping, so nice and clean. and smooth and even. Generally decent looking cases, but I'm a little worried about any warpage that may have occurred from this repair here. So I don't know if that holds oil. Probably does. Maybe it was in use already. I don't really know the story on it. Got a little bit of porosity in there. So I just want to make sure that these cases are good before we proceed. Primary cover looks fine. All the brakes were already coated in gold or some kind of a bronzy color. It actually, I'm pretty sure this is a powder coat and not a Cerakote. It doesn't have like a Cerakote kind of a feel to it. I'll change all of these as well. So as much work has been done, there's going to be a lot of stripping involved. Stuff like this just needs to be done to a little bit higher level. We need to get the sight glass out of there and go ahead and pick a color for all this stuff. I'm really thinking black. Really thinking black. I like just some of the things that came in. Like, damn, it would be pretty badass. All these pins were, I think these are powder coated as well. That's not going to work because it adds too much tolerance or thickness to the axle tube itself. And then it probably, let's see, will it go through the brake? It'll go through that. I'm not sure about tighter tolerance items though, like wheel spacers. So we'll have to check it out. Of course, I started bagging up some of the steel here, linkage pins, very specific OEM hardware so we can get all of that zinced. I guess a black bike with a bunch of silver hardware, like only silver hardware, maybe silver nipples in the wheels would look pretty cool too. All right guys, not an absolutely massive video for you guys today. I just wanted to show you your new 06 YZ250 giveaway bike. Wanted to talk to you guys about your RM250. Again, just a couple days left for that one. Now don't worry if you missed it and you're catching this video late or you weren't sure yet or whatever the reason may be. You of course have the CR250, I'm pacing again, I'm just gonna go in circles for the rest of this video. The YZ I just showed you and whatever other builds come in to get built, so don't feel left behind. Thank you guys so much for supporting the shop. For those of you who already have, it's, like I said, unbelievable to me. Wonder how many laps I can do around the table before I stop yapping. So you guys know about the bike giveaways, you know how much time you have left, you know about your new bikes, you saw some of the runner-up giveaway prizes, pretty cool. And so every month that I'm not giving away a bike, I'm trying to give away something like that anyways, like the streamlined levers, graphics kit from Decal Works, whatever it might be. I think I did 3 laps. So anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. Please check out the TikTok and the Facebook. Definitely a different version of mXrevival. But it's been really easy for me to blast out a very fast-paced content that's also educational. It doesn't soak up as much time out of your day or mine as long-form YouTube videos. A lot of people are enjoying it. It's kind of part of the reason that mXrevival is having a breakthrough, for lack of a better word, after all these years. Lastly, guys, do not forget to vote on your YZ. I want you guys to build this bike. It's yours after all. It's not for me. So go ahead and smash that pinned comment. Let me know what body style you want on this bike because, like I said, you guys are going to be doing all the picking on this build. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you for everything you've done for me. Like I said, I cannot reiterate that enough. I appreciate you so much. Until next time, get your ass down to the polls, vote on this thing, and I'll see you in the next video.